everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Team Frostbite's reactions for My Hero Academia Season 4. In the last episode, holy
enjoy those honks, everybody.
I had been looking forward to
worthy honks.
I had been looking forward to Overhaul's introduction since I read the manga, and I started reading the manga during season 2, and I caught up after about a week. So basically, when he got introduced in the manga, I had been looking forward to seeing that animated, and it didn't disappoint.
I mean, like, now we have two major villains that their entire thing is just obliterating people.
Yeah.
I mean, you have, is it Shigaraki is his name?
Shigaraki is Decay.
He just...
Overhaul?
dissolves people.
Yeah, Overhaul, there's a bit more dynamic to it, but they'll get into that later on. But effectively, it does reduce people to mush.
That is
Bubbling.
freaking brutal.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sloppy mush.
I'm just upset that he doesn't shout explosion. So he's basically 0 out of 10.
He is literally weaker Megumin. Megumin would win in a fight hands out.
Now that's a crossover I want to see.
My hero crosses with Konosuba. Oh, I am under no illusion that any of them would put up with the Konosuba crew's shit.
No.
I mean, can you imagine Bakugo coming across the Konosuba crew?
I want to see it. I want to see it happen.
Yeah. I agree because like I kind of I kind of get that him and why am I forgetting the main character of Konosuba's name?
Kazuma.
I'm blanking on it. Kazuma, right.
Yeah.
Him and Kazuma, I think, actually might get along because they could be both like, these characters are useless. But I think beyond that, he'd be pretty pissed at everyone.
I think
a complete lateral move.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys ready? I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
No, what is wrong with me today? This is not working. What is this?
Well, I know what's wrong with me.
I didn't want to say
it's called the plague.
It's X-rated.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I mean, you live in California. There's a chance
to get the plague.
Right.
Yeah, there's been research into the plague in San Francisco. Haven't you heard about that?
Fantastic.
No, that's pretty cool.
Curse the CDC in all of their glory.
I'm ready now. Thank you.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
ヒーローインターンそれはが実際にプロヒーローの事務所に出向いて働く体験型校外活動職場体験ヒーロー殺しステインと戦った時は仮面がなかったけど
That was such a good fight.
の指導のもと個性の使用が許可され災害現場への出動やヴィランそれに
Okay, great.
活躍すれば
Oh, that's right. In the last episode, he royally screwed up his introduction.
Yeah.
I think he's fine.
こう先にかつてオールマイトのサイドキックをしていたサー・ナイト・アイのでもその前に課題があって君が門前払いされたくないって話し終わるまでに必ず一回サーを笑わせるんだ
Fun.
やってやるさ
No, you can't.
I love that face so much.
バカにしているのか
Yes.
It
wasn't funny.
Okay, that's a radically different translation than what we got in English.
Yeah.
Because what we got in English was, he's not funny, as opposed to, it's not funny.
Yeah.
But then again, that was a one-word statement, so it was probably just the verb that says not funny. So I can see where the interpretation could be different.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, that trill is gonna get me every time.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking, I'm like, I wonder how many times he's gonna mention it.
Bakugo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
He's
I'm going to
having
crouch.
fun.
Who's the big guy?
That
He looks like one of those Yeti characters from Super Mario Odyssey.
he's my boy. But actually, he's more Kitty's boy. Kitty loves him. But you'll see him in a couple episodes.
Okay.
So 74% of that poll says Mineta.
Mineta,
just
yeah.
go away.
Mineta, worst boy.
74% of people are wrong. Which, I mean, lines up with my general feelings about humanity, but you know, still, it's tough
is
to get
why-
confirmation like that.
This is why I'm never putting you in charge of the nuclear codes, man. Ever. I'm too afraid.
Here we go.
その顔はなんだ
Crap, my face is stuck like this.
オールマイトにこんなシワは
Oh, nice. Nice.
Aw, I forgot that's how that went.
シルバーエイジからは約 0.1 今時ノンライ式は
I love it.
ところにオールマイトのグッズがあれなんか10種欲しい間違いないこの人は紛れもなく柔道
非常に不愉快だお引き取り
Oh
ビー
my
ガ
god.
ースーサイド事件水で溺れそれをオールマイトが救助した件のことです
Stop talking and save him.
I am here.
中学生はバカを飛び込み目をやられてしまった救出直後のインタビューで見せた伸びた笑顔僕はそこをチョイス
Nice. I like it.
テレビの
I like it.
少し触れていた
それ
A
で
very
すそれで
specific
す
face.
ヴィランもいないし他の活躍に比べて僕好きでして特に中学生が感謝を述べた後のセリフなんか
こちらこそ君のおかげで
お肌10歳若が貴様試したのか
骨元の話がしづらくてテンション上がってつい
の家庭環境だ
そうなんですそれを知ると知らないとじゃ言葉の
Bubble Girl! She's... Her name is Bubble Girl!
じゃないか緑谷くん
Oh my god, is she just like literally a Sailor Mercury XP?
今よりも強い
Possibly.
がしたいと
はいお願いします
学校から契約書は
もちろん
整理はしないこと
はい
その契約書に私の印鑑を押せばヒーローインターンは一般企業に見られる1週間程度の気軽最低でも1ヶ月以上の就労もちろん優勝だまだも増えるクラスの港も一律には歩めん
分かっています歩みを合わせていてはトップにはなれない
Sheen.
Oh. Oh.
お好きがないからな。貴
Yeah.
様がここで。だが私が貴様を雇用するメリットは。
Yeah.
国名。事務所に貴様を入れてどんな旨味があるんだ。社会に対他者に対し自分がどう有益であるか認めてもらう。
Does he have an interrogation quirk, maybe?
オールマイトは
Yeah.
パワーとユーモアを用いて示した。犯罪に怯える人々。人々は彼を受け入れた。
僕が社会に
By leading my own personal harem and repopulating Japan.
This isn't Dr. Stone. No need for that.
I mean, Japan still needs repopulation.
私から印鑑を取っ活動を行いたいのなら。
Yeah, he's got to prove himself.
Oh, this is the Kakashi Bell thing.
What?
A little bit.
というのだ。私は優しい。あるは体質を。はい。元気がないな。
ミリオくん、あんな実技面接やってたっけ？
俺はサーからの指名だ。
にいられてんだよね。まったくもう。私は裏。
I like their dynamic.
Oh,
し
they're
かし
so
ミドリ
cute.
ア君まずいよね。サーの補正を相手にその条件を達成するのは。
私からは一切手を出さないし、私にどんな攻撃を仕掛けても構わない。奪ってみよう。
ナイトアイの個性を奪うんだ。ナンバーワンになるために。
Yeah.
Come on, you're not gonna tell us what his quirk is, Izuku? You should know. You obviously know.
と思わせて
Yeah, he definitely should.
再び突撃。
Yeah, but
Yeah.
against a quirk like that,
He can see everything.
So he is a precognition.
Well, nah. Maybe he's good at predicting.
Oh my god, he has preflexes.
有用性を。
かなり
This is the second time this has happened.
だけでわかるね。
What is it with, like, mentors in this universe making you fight inside of their rooms?
1分が経過し、一旦今
I
Something with
mean,
time. I was thinking.
it's a
日焦燥。私の
Yeah,
命
go ahead.
を攻略できない
They're
事
talking like
実に
that.
Yeah, foresight.
Yeah.
ナイトアイ個性予知対象人物の一部に
Oh.
触れ目線を合わ
After
せる
touching someone. Okay.
その取り得る行動を
Yeah.
先に見ることができる
条件は社外費。
全て見られてる。ないか。
深期待していたのだがな。象徴たる力を持っていても星月時代に陰りが見え始めるこの時にならばせるべきだった。
ワン・フォー・オール。東方先輩。
yeah.
私はオールマイトを今でも敬愛している。だが後継のばかりかねる。
やばい。ナイトアイは確かにそう言っ後継者候補だったってこと。先輩は知ってるのか。ナイトアイ。っていうか、オールマイトは全部知ってるのか。
Breathing a lot there,
Come on.
Midoriya. What the
come on,
hell?
come on.
Yeah.
それとも疲れたか策がないかミリ私は驚いたよそろそろはっきり言おうかもっとふさわしい人物がいる私は貴様を認められん
Deku,
言葉。
spank him.
ヒーローになれるなんということさ
僕の全て。
Okay, there we go.
I don't know if it would be better if he still lost, or if he won.
You see, the way I would play this is get him to move in such a way that he stamps the steel himself. Move so fast that you're basically moving his body for him.
You gotta just overcome his reflexes.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Wait, no, just walk up and ask. That's my solution.
Wait, they're on like the second floor. He said it didn't matter what happened to the room. I would just bust the floor out from under him, and then he couldn't dodge even if he wanted to. He'd be in free fall. It would be easy.
ちなみにもう2分もしたら貴様は印鑑も契約書も持っずっと不安そうな表情だな。オールマイトならまず上に立つ人間は迷いや不安を表に出すべきではない。
Bump, bump. Recycle the animation, quick!
Yeah.
一度教えられたであろう心得をできないか。
Add more black electricity!
Yeah.
見れば理由が見当たらない。やれると言ってもらいました。最高のヒーローにです。この部屋どうなってもいいって言いましたよね。さっきのナイトアイのこと。以上1秒後でも1分後でも1時間後でも貴様が見えている。僕がどこで何を、その言い方が引っかかってる。未来の事象すべてがまたまた定めた対象、つまり僕のもし後者ならランダムに飛散する物体にまでナイトアイ、僕だって譲れないんだ。僕はあの弟子なんだ。見えるものは変わらん。
That streak.
オールマイトの弟子だと。通じなかっただけでなんとも無様。気が抜けたか。気が抜けか。オールマイトヒーロー活動10周年記念のしたまさか。
Yeah, he wouldn't dare. Yeah, he wouldn't dare step on any of the All Might stuff. Nice, nice.
周囲の状況と私への対策を考えて動いていたと。失礼します。
終わりました。最後にすごい音立ててましたけど。
You're so adorable!
Yeah.
なぜですか？全く達成できてないですけど。
できなければ不採用とは言っていない。さあ、笑ってましたね。貴様が来ると聞いた時点で貴様が使えぬ人材ではないことも分かった。だが象徴なき今、人々はかすかな光ではなくまばゆ。たとえ彼の意に反しようとも、今誰がそのワン・フォー・オールは持ち主。これは諦めさせるための採用。
Just jumps it out the window and walks away.
それを認めないさナイトアイ。そしてナイト奇妙な関係に戸惑いつつも、それでも
よろしくお願いします。
インターン決まったんだ。すごいじゃん。
おめでとう、緑谷くん。
おめでとう、おめでとう、おめでとう。
けどほんとすげえよ緑谷。なんだってあのさない。
Wow, it's been a long time since I heard their Japanese voices.
Yeah.
よくやったな。
I was just wondering where Bakugo was.
またさ広げられちまった。
学校側からガンヘッドさんインターンの実績が少ないから、私もセルキーさんのところに行きたかったわ。
フォースカインドさん。
Wow.
インターンの
仕方ないよ。職場体験と違ってインターンは実践。もし
問題に発展する。
おいざ先生。
リスクを承知の上で。高闇、その本物からインターンへの誘いが来てる。
ホークスヒーローランキング3位の。
Oh, third. We haven't seen third yet. Although I think that's kind of racist, man. Only the birds are inviting the birds.
Hush loves his, yeah.
早く追いつかねえと。
それから霧島、お前に会いたいそうだ。
あ、俺っすか？
うららかと亜生にも明日にでも会って話を聞いてこい。以上だ。
天敷先
インターン絡みの話じゃないかしら。
So now we're learning who the real best students are.
Yeah.
Come on, say it, Batman, say it. Where's Momo here? Right?
She's probably already at her
I
work
know.
site.
That's what I agree.
She's not even here.
I was just waiting for it. That's all.
何がインターン？1年の俺らがいて雑用を押し付けられるの。思い出させるなよ黒歴史。
Ah, being mocked as you should. Always right in the world. That's a weird angle on the dorms there.
Yeah.
翌日インターン活動1日目。
私とバブルガール、ミリオと緑谷の二手に分かれて行う。
今秘密の捜査中なんだよ。
市営八歳会という小さな指定ヴィラン若頭、いわゆるナンバー2である千崎という男がペストマスクがトレードマークだ。
マスク怖っ。でもあれからおとなしいイメージがありますけど。
過去に大解体されてるからね。そんな連中をどういうわけか集め始めてる。最近ヴィラン連合とも。
Yeah, contact is a word.
Oh, that's a choice. Wait, did we first see him at like a massive like car crash destruction thing?
Think so.
Yeah, it was an armed car robbery, I think, if I remember correctly.
All right, so we'll wait through the credits because there's something afterwards.
Fun.
So yeah, that was fun. We got to know Bubble Girl's power, which is she's so cute, and she's totally just more Sailor Mercury, and I can take that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about Night Eye. I mean,
I think
I like him, yeah, but it's just okay. What was like? I don't know.
My big frustration, because I'm having a little frustration here, is that all the big pros are just hard asses, which, yes, I can see, but at the same time, it just feels like I'm kind of sick of our characters being talked down to. I would prefer
they've been through
if,
a lot. Exactly. Like what was the point of that? Is what I wanted to. They've been through their shit. They know.
Well, with Night Eye, I mean, he kind of says it with he didn't agree with All Might's choice. Like he thinks it should have been Mirio, and so he had to like the whole thing was, okay, this is a really good thing for Deku, but what does Deku have to offer Night Eye?
But then he said he was going to take him anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was.
There's something about Night Eye. You're right. I think just doesn't sit. It feels like more of the same for a lot of things.
Yeah. Right.
Here we go.
We're back.
Yep.
Eri! Oh no.
Huh?
ごめんね。痛かったよね。
Oh.
震えてる。どうして？
ダメじゃないか。
僕の長いインターン活動が始まった。
Wow, first day on the job. Oh, no preview. Don't need it. Don't need it.
Oh, no preview.
Oh, wow. That's, that's a bit of a problem.
God, so he met, he's met all the villains before, they had their actual confrontation, right?
Not Shigaraki.
Yeah,
Shigaraki was
What about the episode that was, at the mall?
That was way after the assault.
Yeah, they first met at the
USJ
thing. The USJ.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I watched season 1 and 2 in one sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They're both good seasons. I don't know, I think it's just because I'm kind of sick of you must prove your worth to me. And it's but
you'd think he'd get a signed certificate of worth after the first time.
Yeah, after the first 3, because he has so far kicked all sorts of ass.
Yeah, I think this was more of a hazing. Honestly, it doesn't come across well in the anime or the manga for that matter. It was always kind of weird, okay.
Also, I don't like Night Eye's design.
Hazing. It's weird. Because in the manga, if I remember correctly, he just has black hair. But here it's green with yellow stripes. And it does look kind of weird. And he is kind of gangly, and he does have a very weird resemblance to Ida.
What? It reminded me a lot of Ida. And just on top of that, it's kind of plain. Which, I mean, that works, that's fine, but I don't know, something about Night Eye is just offset to me, and I don't know what it is.
And I can't articulate this feeling.
Maybe we just don't like him because he's an asshole. He seems like an asshole.
Really.
This isn't his hero outfit.
That was just about to say, I'm maybe this is, maybe he changes somehow.
Counterpoint, he borderline tortured his assistant because he felt like it.
Yeah.
That kind of sets a bad taste in my mouth, especially when she's adorable like that. Though seeing her laughing is cute. I can see the appeal, but dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's got a wow, look at this frame.
Did you see the fine print in the contract, in Midoriya's contract? It says you will be tickled on the bottom.
Yeah.
It says it in English too. That was weird.
Yeah.
No,
I love how Mirio just walks over this has happened before.
Yeah.
And just,
of course, he's just
Fraser is just hey, how's it going? Friday already, am I right?
What time code, Fatman?
6:55? Or minus 16:55? Yeah, yes, either 6:55 or minus 16:55.
Just him at his
the same number.
Just tapping constantly.
And him at his desk, and he's got that hunch forward with the neck parallel to the shoulders.
Yep.
Or like, like they're all in line. He looks really, I mean, you said gangly, and it's just like, yeah, no, that works. He's got that like forward ass head.
Yeah,
He's got the bad case of the shaft neck. That's what he has. The bad case of the shaft design.
Yeah.
What is your quirk? Forward ass neck.
Also, like, holy shit, his quirk is powerful.
Yeah.
Although
okay.
it's a weird,
So,
it's a weird
clear.
activation premise. Like, how do you learn how that works? You have to touch someone and look them in the eye, and you know all the things they're going to do for an hour.
For an hour.
Like, that's kind of a very specific set of circumstances. That would suck if you just had an enemy that had no eyes. Like, all one for all or
One
whatever.
for all, yeah.
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 They did explain one of the drawbacks. It just didn't end up working in Deku's favor because of the way he used it. That it only applies to people. So, like, if you were to it probably works on animals too, but like books. Like, if you were to like just close your eyes and fire wildly with a gun or something, he wouldn't be able to just predict the trajectory of the bullets. He'd only be able to project. He'd only be able to predict like how you're gonna wave the gun and shoot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I get it now.
So Deku tried using that to his advantage with the books by like throwing all the books at him and using that to kind of cover his steps, but that it actually kind of backfired because all Night Eye could see were his steps. He couldn't see the books like flying in various directions.
You see, the problem is like that's a situation where Deku's only option would be to incapacitate his opponent, whereas here it was more finesseful, where he's trying to retrieve an object from his opponent, which is a much more difficult aim to do with firing blindly effectively.
It's funny that you had said what you said, Raymond, about walking up to him and literally asking. Because I thought about that was something that I would do, and then I would work on everything else. But
yeah, it's like seriously, like that's the out of the box solution to me. It's just like you don't need to fight. Why instigate a fight when there doesn't need to be one? Like that seems like heroism 101 right there. It's just be like, can you please hand me that stamp? Just be like, what? It's like,
and then you go
hand me
into
the stamp. I don't want to fight you. Hand me the stamp.
And then you go into, okay, can you please hand me that stamp? And I'll let you tickle me.
That might have worked,
solution.
honestly.
That's the Dashie solution.
Yeah.
No, I don't like to be tickled, but yeah, I still would have.
What you just?
If I wanted it that bad, I would make an exception. But that's not my usual solution. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would have suggested just like busting out the floor.
Careful,
like,
Dashie. Once you go feather, you never feel better.
Oh God, that didn't even rhyme. Okay.
You're fired.
It rhymes.
All right. So.
Yeah, Dashie would rather go leather.
Yeah, there we go.
Fatman, please elaborate.
Yeah, I know he's been trying.
Yeah, no, I would have just like broken out the bottom of the floor because he's like, it doesn't matter what happens to this room. I would have just like used one for all, used my kick and like busted out the floor, turned the whole thing into like a free fall fight so that he couldn't like move away from it. He couldn't get out of the way if he's in free fall.
He still would have seen it, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
unless he can also fly.
but seeing it doesn't mean that you can avoid it. That's usually the weakness of people with like psychic abilities.
The problem is a trained hero who has had years to develop his abilities, so he obviously has trained to mitigate that issue.
Yeah. By just also having crazy fast reflexes and movement speed and strength and stuff.
I mean, when you look at it, Principal Nezu is like friggin' terrifying because he just thinks everything out beforehand. Like basically same power, but like different origins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just this. Yeah, this is like I've logicked my way to the conclusion, and this is like, nah, I just know. I can see it.
Yeah, I think, and this is from last season kind of covered this where knowing your weaknesses and knowing how to cover for them is kind of part of being at the top. Like Mirio, like, knows about the weakness of people like attacking him from behind as soon as he comes out of the floor, and he actually used that weakness to his advantage to incapacitate Deku.
You see, what he's going to have to deal with is indecent exposure.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's going to be his real weakness. I mean, one snap of his willy in public, and that man is going to jail.
Yeah. He has a suit that covers for it.
He's been canceled.
His hero outfit is pretty cool.
It's just body paint.
Oh, how would that work? Like, would body paint fall off? like would you just phase out and all of it would just like fall to the ground to like a powder or a liquid or something like that?
I mean, that's a good question.
Would you walk out of it and it'd be like a shell?
That would be kind of cool, actually. Just like, leaving around like a shell of body paint.
Hey, Mirio, we need some molds in your size. Like, I got this, guys. Are you sure we should be pouring hot wax on you? I'll be fine.
So I have a question from Broke. Okay, with everything going on this season, how's MHA doing to be at the top of the list?
To be at the top?
And does it feel like it's faltering in any way, or already going to be the number one show for the season?
We've covered that Night Eye, something feels a little weird about him that we're not while driving on. It feels like we're repeating similar plot points with the whole internship thing. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's where I'm drawing from. I'm not liking the repeat. I'm liking the newer characters involved in that.
Yeah.
It's a change of pace, but it feels kind of samey, which if they make that work in their favor in the sense of, yeah, get used to it. Hero work isn't all it's crocked up to be. Like, occasionally you have, like, you know, the really big high-powered battles, but really most of it is just boring patrols and repetitive nonsense. If they worked on that angle, I could see it being stronger here than anywhere else, because it really does draw on that feeling, but I don't feel
Isn't
right
that
now.
I will say...
Isn't that kind of what Best Jeanist did with Bakugo in whichever season that was in?
Yeah, that was season 2.
Yeah.
I will say, as far as Broke's question goes, I think My Hero Academia, it's already got so many people hooked on it from previous seasons. It's going to stay on the top just by that merit alone. I don't think there's anything coming out this season that really has the buzz that My Hero has, cultivated over the last, 3 or so years.
I don't know. I mean, because
5 years if you go by the manga's still going. The manga's still, right up there. It's still like right on One Piece's heels and the Shonen Jump polls and stuff. It's still one of the biggest things in Japan. It's still one of the biggest shows and mangas in the world. It's kind of just not gonna get touched.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I at the start of Dr. Stone, I'm really invested in Dr. Stone, but I don't know how much of that is just kind of it being so fresh.
Yeah.
Like, it might be, I mean, we're 4 seasons deep in My Hero Academia. There's some things that are going to be kind of just mulling along.
Yeah.
But, like, My Hero, so Dr. Stone, I got watching Dr. Stone brought me back to watching My Hero Academia Season 1. It was that kind of enthusiasm I had for it. So I don't know where to compare it. I don't know where to draw it.
Well, and I don't think that comparison is really necessary because I'm looking now, but I'm pretty sure Dr. Stone is done for now. I'm pretty sure its season wrapped up.
What you mean? Only
like as far as because Brooke's question was like, as far as this season, how is My Hero Academia faring to stay at the top for this anime season? And
you'd be wrong about that. Dr. Stone just hit episode 15.
Oh.
Also,
hasn't been going as long as I thought.
Also, I think as far as this season, with that second episode, I mean, holy crap, I'm prepared this time, and I'm looking forward. I don't know, and don't say it. I don't know if anything like that's gonna happen again, but it was like, okay, now what? You know, like I need to know. Like this guy's crazy. And now, holy crap, this little girl's running away from him, and he still calls it, let's go back home. Like she lives with him. Like it's scary, and I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. It's just I felt like the stuff in the office was just kind of out of place. There's something about it that didn't feel...
I wish you know what it is, Raymond? I wish the line where he said, I was gonna choose him anyway, was not there. Maybe that would be better. But why?
Like I said, it doesn't come across.
Have gone through their own stuff now already. Like they've been through some shit. Like just let it go.
Well, maybe have more like, you know, maybe have him like, you know, I heard about you and I wasn't sure about you. I need to make sure all the hype wasn't for nothing. Like because like the idea is like, I was pretty sure I was going to bring you on, but I needed to make sure that you were really worth the price of admission. Like having him be like talking about how it was him mulling it over would have been, I think, a little bit stronger. I think this is probably just a case of...
It felt like a bully. And if hazing or not, it still felt weird.
It did feel weird. I think the way to go about it is like looking at it as like, last episode was definitely an 8, 9, or a 10 out of 10. This episode felt like a 3 out of 10 to use Fat Man's measurements, because we were talking about that last time.
Yeah, you got to hit him with a bad episode early on to weed out all the people who like don't care.
And I'll say they're clearly saving their budget for something like in the manga, with the repeated animation, and they definitely extended that sequence a little longer than I think it should have been, or like in a perfect world with an unlimited budget and unlimited time for the season to come out, that fight would have been just as long, but would have had a lot more variation in it. Because it would have been building off the manga instead of like animating what was in the manga and then kind of playing that on loop until, you know, it
kind of like
its
how you said
runtime.
that the overhaul introduction went, where they expanded on it by using animation to fill in gaps, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Which they did phenomenally.
Yeah.
Is there anything else of note?
Just Kraus would like to know, when is the reaction going to be posted? That's about it.
Well, we have the last
follow
reaction.
us on Twitter.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter.
Exactly.
You guys will see the episode 2 and episode 2 My Hero Academia and episode 6 Dr. Stone uploaded sometime tomorrow and Monday, hopefully. Because I still have to upload that and get the thumbnails ready and all that nonsense. And then I have to edit these together, and I don't know when this will go up. Oh Lord! And then I have to release the Gamera abridged sometime during Halloween. So there's that. I had to get a lot of crap done. Not looking forward to all the work. But yes, please do follow us on Twitter, and remember that by donating to our Patreons, me and Fatman's, $1 or more, you get access to the Team Frostbite Discord server. A lovely shout out to every single one of my darling patrons, who should be up on screen sometime around now. And a friendly reminder that Media himself has a Patreon and a Discord that all should be available down in the links below. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will catch you all on the flip side.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Should we sync?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Probably.
Batman, if you do the honors.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.